Welcome back to another episode of 50 Shades of NBA podcast. I'm Nathan.
I'm Trey.
And man, what episode are we on?
I think it's 11.
11?
I think we just
missed that. Yeah, we missed that week last week because of Thanksgiving break.
Shout out to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, shout out Thanksgiving. Shout out food. Okay. Episode 11. If not, I'll correct myself in a minute.
I think it is. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Who are you?
I'm Trey. I said I'm Trey.
That's my bad.
I'm Trey at TreyB_PSN. You can read any of my work on Philly Sports Network. Represent.
There you go.
Little PSN plug. Life.
Yeah, I like that. A little plug. Oh, right on. I like it. Oh, are you still looking?
I'm still looking. I stopped typing to give myself the shout out.
Yeah, understandable.
This is episode 12.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, welcome back to episode 12 of 50 Shades of NBA podcast. You can find us on Twitter with the Twitter handle 50 Shades ONBA. That's by O, I mean of underscore.
50 Shades of NBA underscore.
Right on. Well, welcome back, guys. It's been a while. Miss you.
Yeah, we're still Nate and Trey.
Still us.
One still Thanksgiving older.
So true. So true.
So wait, go ahead.
I want to ask before we get into basketball, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Ooh.
Or what was it from this past Thanksgiving?
My aunt made sugar cookies.
Nice.
And they were incredible.
Right on.
And then I showed up late to that Thanksgiving because I was at a different Thanksgiving.
Okay, that's valid.
And they saved me like 4 of them.
Wow.
And so it was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
they were delicious. Shout out to my Aunt Michaela if you're listening.
Yeah. Aunt Michaela, shout out you. Sugar cookies. Nice. I like it.
What was yours? What was your favorite dish? You can't
either green bean casserole or like my uncle made some sweet potato casserole, which was pretty bomb diggity, or some bacon in there. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
That's awesome.
It's never turkey.
I was almost going to say turkey, then I remembered my sugar cookies.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm a big turkey guy.
I prefer ham, but that's a discussion for another day.
I hear you. Actually, no, I had stuffed peppers too. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Stuffed peppers.
Shout out my Aunt Eliza.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I like that.
They're crazy.
That sounds crazy.
Should we get into sports?
Yeah, maybe.
I know more about that than I do food.
All right. Trey, what do you got for us today?
So I wanted to open it up. I wanted to shed some light on a potential MVP candidate.
Okay.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going a little crazy.
He's going a little crazy.
He's currently averaging 31.1 points per game, 6.1 assists, 4.9 rebounds.
Talk to him.
Shooting above 50%, shooting like 34% from deep. He's just having a great year.
Yeah.
I didn't have a chance to look up his win-loss record, but I know the Thunder are winning more games than they really should.
Yeah, I mean, I have their standings win-loss on the year.
Give it to me.
8 wins, 13 losses, and that's good enough for the 12th seed right now in the West.
Seed.
So they're 6.5 games out of first. They are 1 game in the win column behind the Mavericks, 2 behind the Timberwolves, and 4 removed from being tied with the Jazz.
You've been going kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure we put some light on that, put some respect on it. That being said, there's another player that we also need to put some light on and respect on. If we're going to do it for Shai, we got to do it for Tyrese.
Tyrese Haliburton.
Maxey.
Oh.
That's embarrassing. No,
wow.
Tyrese Haliburton.
Okay, I was like, wow.
Maxey,
wait a minute.
Not quite MVP yet. You will be someday, though.
Maybe one day.
I believe in you. But,
yeah,
Haliburton's been going crazy. He recently had, it was 40 assists in 3 games with 0 turnovers. He's the first NBA player to ever do that.
Never been done. That's ridiculous.
I don't know his stats off the top of my head if you wanted to look it up, but I just wanted to, give some respect to both these players. Obviously, Shai is doing phenomenal things, and then Tyrese is really just kind of
he has
shown out.
He has
Indiana.
The Pacers in the 4th seed right now.
I know.
In the East behind the Celtics, who we'll get to a little bit later, Bucks, and the Cavs. Got the Indiana Pacers.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Is there any dark horse MVP candidates you also wanted to plug?
Man. I don't know about dark horse, but I think a realistic one for me right now would be D-Book. He's having a really good year. Yeah. Suns are kind of killing it. He's been the last 2 games the Suns and Jazz have played, he's been popping off, and I've seen a lot of those stats, but obviously it's not just empty calories because his team's winning type of deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just shout out D-Book. I don't know if he's dark horse, but I like him right now.
I appreciate it. I know there's a big, top 3 shooting guards in the NBA debate. So for you to come out and say that Devin Booker's better than Donovan Mitchell,
takes a lot.
So
yeah,
I respect it.
Pains me a little bit, but
because Donovan Mitchell is not that guy.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, that's fair.
He's not an MVP candidate right now.
No, D-Book's been great. Shea's been great. Tyrese has been great. And then the obvious guys, Giannis, KD, all those types of players. They're playing phenomenal too. Joker, Embiid.
Yeah, I'll give the typical suspects.
Yeah, I'll give Joker credit. He's been healthy a lot more than Embiid has. Embiid's just better though. In a 1-on-1.
Damn.
Embiid's better. I believe that.
I mean 1-on-1. If it's just those two on the blacktop, I take Embiid.
It's over. 21 zip. Joel.
Wow, that's just wow. All right.
It's no
I wouldn't
disrespect.
say 21 zip.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
No disrespect. Joel's just built like that. He's just that guy.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
So I'm just saying, if they wanted to settle this for me, that'd be great. Joker, Embiid. I know you guys are listening.
Off-season beat.
Big pod.
Yeah, big pod. We'll tag him in this episode on Twitter at 50 Shades of NBA _
You nailed it that time.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got it right that time.
All right. I said I was going to pull up the Tyrese Haliburton stats.
Give it to me.
I'm kind of underwhelmed.
I take it away. He's not an MVP candidate anymore.
Yeah, screw your shout out. Obviously, your team is just doing well. It's not just you.
It's not you who's definitely.
Nah, he's still pretty valid. But anyway, about 20 points a game, 48 from the field, 5 rebounds, and assist.
Yeah.
11.2 assists.
I knew it was super high up there. I know
that's awesome.
Both his points and his assists are exceeding what Steve Nash did in his MVP season.
Well, Kobe went nutty that year, right? Yeah, that's the Kobe year that he was robbed.
He should have been. Yeah. But that being said, it is still pretty cool to see such a young player. Is this his third year? This is his third year.
Third year is not a terrible guess. Let me look.
I'm pretty sure it's his third year because he played one full year in Sacktown and then another one after they drafted Davion, but then was traded through that one. And this is his third year. So this should be.
There you go.
I mean,
it makes sense.
He's gonna take MIP home, right? Like there's really no one else
right now. Yeah, I would say so. I'd say he would be a favorite for it.
My prediction: Obi Toppin went like 1 for 10 the other night.
I don't even remember who I said.
I don't know either.
No, I didn't say Christian Wood. I don't know why.
Max, he was one of your.
He was in an honorable mention, which he's been
playing great too.
Not a terrible pick.
I love him so much.
We should go back and review that, come All-Star break type of deal.
We'll do it. Yeah.
We'll
go back,
reevaluate,
listen to it, put it down on paper, and we'll talk about it.
There you go. You guys have that to look forward to.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, that's basically all I got for those dark horse MVPs, though. What do you want to talk about next, Nathan?
Okay. I mentioned it a little bit ago, but the Boston Celtics.
Ooh.
Yep.
Bostonia.
They've been on a tear, to say the least.
They have been on a tear.
Saw something earlier yesterday that they've won 12 of their last 13.
Me too.
And it's like we follow the same people, man. It's kind of weird.
No, I said I won 12 of my last 13.
Oh, congrats to you. Non-fantasy football, but yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, 12 of their last 13.
That's crazy. 12 of the last 13 is wild. It's almost as wild as the Bucks going undefeated to start the season. When they were 10-0 at first.
That's kind of goofy
crazy.
too.
It's just crazy, how good. Like, I saw a graphic today, and just for the record, Jason Tatum's my one on the bench in this grouping.
Okay,
but watching people have to debate this in the comments and subtweeting it was it was Jordan, Curry, it was LeBron, Curry, Joker, Giannis, KD, and Tatum who's on the bench. And I watched way too many people try to fight for Jason Tatum to be the starter. Not even Celtics fans.
That's crazy.
Over KD. And I was just like,
oh my God.
I was like, this is
Jesus Christ. I'm assuming everyone in their prime, all that good stuff.
Yep, everyone in their prime.
Wow.
Yeah, but at the same time,
wow.
the the fact that it's being debated by non-Celtics fans at this point is kind of cool.
It's kind of cool.
Kind of indicative of how good Jason Tatum is being, or at least how well he's being covered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That being said, he still does not belong on that list for prime players or all-time player. But
I mean, Jokic, actually, I can't even say that. Jokic has been having a good couple of years. I wouldn't even
start him as a 3 in like his own Celtics all time. Like, how are you going to put like 5 of the best players?
Yeah, Celtics have just historically ridiculous.
They do.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you look at it, it's like Celtics or Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like half the people who are arguing for Jason Tatum would also put Tatum above Larry Bird already. So, yeah, I mean, we're not.
Man,
look me in the eye and tell me current day Celtics fans wouldn't try to argue that with you.
They probably don't even know who Larry Bird is.
Yeah, they're like,
won't lie.
Larry Legend, more like Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Jason Daddy Tatum. Duh. Yeah, no, Jason MVP talk got to be top 5.
Yeah,
at the very least.
I think he's in my top
3.
I think it goes Joel, and then
Tatum's running out that
Tatum, Luka, Giannis.
Tatum stats, just to give it to you really quick.
Give it to me.
31, 48 from the field, 77.7 rebounds, and 4.5 assists.
What's his shooting from 3?
Un momento, porfa.
I'm gonna say 36%.
I should probably click the link.
I really do believe in you to get to this at some point.
Yeah, I go at my own rate. You said what?
3-point percentage.
I
said 36.
What was your 36? 34.7. A little bit.
You know what that means?
Huh?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is averaging the same amount of points at a higher efficiency.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Shout out Shai.
Oh my! Shout out Shai.
If he just had like a better team around him, I'd hop on board.
It'd be great.
Hop on board. Yeah, they are 8-13, 12 in the.
If they finish around 500, I feel like he has a chance to finish like top 10 easy.
He has a swinger's punch, a boxer's punch, swinger's punch, boxer's punch,
fighter's punch,
fighter's punch. Wow, I had the right thought process, just a different alternative route to get there.
Yeah. It was like the Wikipedia game where you click the hyperlinks to get from one thing to another. That's what you just did with words.
That's what I did. Mm-hmm. I just got to speak it out a little bit. Yeah.
Heard his entire thought process there, folks.
Yes, you did. But quickly, going back to the Celtics.
Emmanuel Quickly.
I'm going to plug Emmanuel Quickly. So glad the Jazz didn't do that trade.
Yeah.
But speaking of the Jazz and the Celtics, Danny Ainge, shout out you, bro, for the roster that you assembled in Boston, because a lot of that's still intact. And what you've done in Utah, surprisingly, Utah's kind of fallen off a little bit. They're hot start. Yeah, but still, like a week ago, you look at what he did. You're like, holy crap, Danny Ainge is a madman, a genius.
This could be the problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only way, so Danny Ainge, if he makes the Jazz good with this team, he's great.
Yep.
If he makes them really bad and they get Victor, he's great.
Yeah.
If they finish somewhere around 500 and you guys end up with like pick 11,
at no man's land,
that's like you could not have hired someone worse. But that being said, killed it on the trades, killed it on the Rudy package specifically.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Speaking about the Rudy package,
we're going to.
Oh, we can after.
Okay,
after. So this guy Blake, Blake, coffee shop Blake, always comes into my work study at school. He told me that he'd rather, if he was the Timberwolves, he would rather have traded for Kristaps Porzingis over Rudy Gobert.
Why?
I wasn't really following his thought process. He was like, well, maybe you don't give up the five picks, but maybe like 3.
What?
I was like, for Kristaps Porzingis?
Kristaps Porzingis would go for a second.
Kristaps Porzingis? I know. He said, yeah, like you'd have to give up a lot of young players and
is he still in like 2013?
I don't even know. I wouldn't have even done that in 2013. He said that, Blake, if you're listening, bro, these were my internal thoughts. I was being respectful up front. Like in my head, I was like,
tell me you don't know ball without telling me you don't know ball.
Well, he watches it.
Does he?
He says he does.
When was the last time he watched a Wizards game?
Well, he was like, bro, did you see Kristaps dropped like 40 the other night? I was like, oh, I didn't. But I think he saw the 40 points and You got all excited. I don't even know.
So there's a way to justify a Kristaps, right? A Kristaps instead of Rudy, right?
Yeah.
So let's say worst case scenario, you give up one first.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what you're doing. You give them one first, and you give up the same amount of players because you have to make salaries match.
Yep.
That happens, and basically,
yeah, Kristaps at 41.
I guess you have Kristaps at the 4 and Cat at the 5 again, and you just have them both run like a double big stretch lineup.
Yeah.
But like, I love Cat at the 4. I think it's such a great positional fit for him. And honestly, I don't like Rudy at all. You know that. But I think he's a good fit next to Cat in terms of just makes up for everything Cat lacks, and Cat is going to make up for everything Rudy lacks.
Yep. It's a nice little yin-yang type relationship.
Like, what is that? Kristaps, I guess you give up one first, right? You get to keep all your other firsts.
You would definitely give up a lot less. But
is that worth it?
Yeah, for a very streaky, injury-prone player. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't get it.
I had to say that because we're about to talk about the T-Wolves and
Blake, if you're listening, not my roommate Blake, who's outside eating turkey.
Yes.
But Blake
from UD.
Blake from UD.
What was that?
You're just wrong. Like, I respect you as a human.
He's in a good situation where he is. That's why,
you don't know ball.
Wow. We should tell him that.
I will.
All right.
I don't know who this kid is. He's going to punch me.
I love that. Well, because we're talking about the T-Wolves and talking about Rudy and Cat, how he's going to be out, you said, for how long?
4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks, no Cat. I'm going to see if I can see what the injury was.
All right. While you do that, I'll tell you how I feel about the Timberwolves. They are my most disappointing team in the entire NBA right now.
Yeah?
Yep. Maybe a couple weeks ago it would have been the Nets with all of their stuff, but right now it is the Minnesota Timberwolves. And you look at the Timberwolves right now, they got so much talent, dude.
It's a lot.
Like, Ant is so good. He's a freak athlete, and he's a bucket. He's a walking bucket. He's an aggressive bucket. I like Anthony Edwards so much, okay? I love Ant. Ant's great. Cat is great. He's, according to himself, the greatest three-point shooting big man.
I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at the take, but hey, that's what Cat said. Okay, he's a great offensive threat, scoring power, whatever you want to say.
You put the correct quantifier on there for me to be okay with him saying that.
Thank you. Yeah. And then Rudy Gobert, like 3-time defensive MVP,
17-time actually.
Yeah, he should be. Hey, Gabagoo, screw you, Draymond.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm mad at that. I'm mad about that one.
Yeah.
Draymond shouldn't have won that.
Mad about the former player who got everyone COVID.
Man.
Yeah, that's right.
Got everyone in the United States COVID. It was Rudy Gobert, Gabagoo, Heaven forbid, a panorama hit us, bro. But no, it's not Rudy's fault. He was the first one to get it, but that's another thing. Don't even get me started. But yeah, they have so much talent is what I'm telling you, dude. Like, how do you have 3 great players, right? Could be a 1B, a little Robin action. You know what? They have so many Robins on that team.
Yep.
Kendrick Perkins said this during the Bucks playoff run when they actually ended up winning the championship. He's saying, you need a Batman. Giannis has to be the Batman. Chris Middleton, Robin type of action. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. They don't have a Batman. They got a bunch of Robins. And, Robin's talented. He's talented. He's a badass, great close combat, whatever you want to say. And that's what the Timberwolves are with Ant, Cat, and Rudy Gobert.
3 Robins.
3 Robins. And they need someone to grab the team by the throat like a Jimmy Butler a couple of years ago. Say, this is how we should freaking play.
I just thought up the trade to get them their Batman.
Okay. But yeah, most disappointing team for me. They're 10th in the West. They're 10 and 11. Definitely underachieving. Go. What's the trade?
You take D'Angelo Russell and his massive contract, attach it with a couple seconds.
Yep.
Send it over to Brooklyn for Ben Simmons, Batman.
Ben Simmons is your Batman? Ben Simmons is your Batman?
Nah, I was just memeing.
Bro, he's
I want a fourth Robin on that team.
want a a whole starting lineup of
Robbins.
Just Robbins, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know who else to start. Torian. Nope, Torian's not there. What a weird. Oh, Kyle Anderson. That's who. That's the other. That was the big free agent signing.
It makes me mad looking at that team, looking at the talent. Like, you can't be.
I don't think they got better.
Can't be 10 and 11.
I don't think they got better trading Rudy or trading for Rudy. And the reasoning, like the parts that I'm most upset that they lost, nothing to do with the picks. Give up the picks. Malik Beasley.
Yeah, bro.
Beasley's been balling. It's a wild trade
for the Jazz.
And I get why they just went like, we need to make the salaries match. This is how we do it. But you're also giving up 47,000 first round picks.
Yes, they did.
To Malik. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. And you couldn't get, like, you just got Rudy back. Like, you lost that perimeter.
Yeah.
I feel like D'Lo should have been the center of that trade with the 5 first rounds.
I wanted D'Lo. I was like,
it makes more sense, right?
When I first saw Rudy was getting shipped out to Minnesota, I was like, okay, so we're getting D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah.
Right? We're getting deloading. And then I saw we did. Honestly, I was more excited about potentially getting deloading than what the actual package was.
Yeah. The package is nice.
Maybe I'm dumb, but looking back at it, I'm so happy with what we did. Shout out Danny Ainge.
I don't love deloading by any means. I think he's in a really bad spot in Minnesota.
Yeah. Definitely is.
He's definitely only there because he's best friends with Kat.
Yep.
But he was so cool on the Nets, and even on the Warriors, he was solid.
Yeah, I liked him on the Warriors.
He wasn't great, but it was cool.
It was cool.
And he went to Minnesota, and he's just not cool anymore.
No, I legit almost forgot about him.
Yeah.
He's not even a Robin to me.
No, he's not.
He's Alfred.
Yeah,
he's the butler.
I know a lot about D'Angelo Russell's failures in Minnesota because of how often they were connected to Ben Simmons during that saga.
That's fair.
And I was pro D'Angelo Russell just because I was pro any point guard who could shoot and play make. Also, D'Angelo Russell's playmaking, super underrated. He's pretty solid. He's like 7 to 8 assists a game.
All right. Shout out D'Lo.
Shout out D'Lo.
But also
D'Lo, I love you. Leave Minnesota.
Demand the trade.
Don't even demand the trade. Just sit out for 2 years and walk away.
Sit out 2 years.
It's just 1 year. I think it's just 1 year actually.
Is he expiring?
I think he's either expiring next year or this year with a player option. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So disappointed.
Well, you talked about your Jazz a little bit.
I did.
Do you want to lead into your Jazz?
Yeah. I mean, I think right now where they are, like, I wouldn't say record wise, but more or less standings wise is I think where most people kind of expected this Jazz team to be.
Yeah.
No one thought they'd be god awful by any means because, they have a bunch of solid players.
I thought they were going to be god awful.
I was hoping they'd be god awful.
I guess that's what I should say. I was hoping too.
Yeah, I was hoping. But, they have a bunch of solid players. But, they're 2 of 8 in their last 10 and 4 of 8. 4 of 8? Yeah, 4 of 8. Something like that in their last 12, 13. I forgot why I said.
It's wacky.
But you see at the start of the year, they're overachieving. Also, Mike Conley was playing in a lot of those games. I think a lot of their lack of success recently is because they don't have Mike Conley, which just goes to show you his value for a team. So maybe like a team like the Lakers. Like the Lakers could pick him up if we are going to tank for Wemby. But, yeah, last week they were number 1 in the West. Now they're number 9.
Yeah.
Which also goes to show how competitive the West is. Everyone's winning.
It can literally change in a week, the entire standings, except for the Lakers.
They're going to be...
They'll be lucky if they make the play-in.
Yeah, honestly.
I hope they make the play-in.
I hope so, too.
It just felt weird.
It did felt weird.
It felt weird, the playoffs, to not watch LeBron a single time.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
It was a weird, I don't even know. Whole vibe is off.
It is. Curry definitely picked up the vibe. Stop hitting me with your foot.
Playing footsies. My bad.
But no, the vibe was off. Yeah. And luckily, Curry still stepped in and was like, no, we this era still rules. We're still here.
Yep.
Which was nice, but I don't know. It just feels weird not having any LeBron playoff.
That's fair.
It's just crazy to me.
No, I'd agree. But even last night, 19-point lead, 9 minutes to go. Couldn't get it done. I don't know how you let that slip, bro.
I don't know. Can Bron demand a trade now?
Man, to the Brooklyn Nets. I hope so. I
don't care where he goes. I just want to see more.
See, thank you, Trey. Come to my side. I've been saying this. Get Bron out of there, dude.
Yeah. I mean, so my reason against it was you cannot trade Bron.
Yeah.
And you were doing it from the GM's perspective, being like, all right, we're trading LeBron. Don't tell LeBron.
Yeah.
And just going. I need LeBron to just be like, I want to leave.
Yeah. But it's La La Land, bro.
I hate it.
La La Land.
He does.
Yeah.
Go to the Clippers then. I don't care.
Man, Clippers have been disappointing too this year.
LeBron for Kawhi, who says no.
Well, who says no? I think the Clippers say no.
I think the Lakers say no.
Oh.
Why would the Clippers say no?
I don't know, bro.
LeBron for Kawhi?
They want to prove that what they're doing is right. Like,
it's wrong.
Well, they want to prove it. If I'm Steve Ballmer, I'm like, nah.
If I'm Steve Ballmer and I traded all those picks and SGA to the Thunder to get Kawhi to not do anything, or if at the end of it I get LeBron in a championship run, I'm taking it. Come on.
Man, a lot of hypotheticals, a lot of
hypotheticals out here.
We'll get rid of that.
It's the #1 hypothetical podcast.
We're good at that. I like it.
NBA hypotheticals.
50 Shades of Hypotheticals.
50 Shades of, yeah.
NBA, yeah.
Yeah.
New Twitter handle.
New podcast.
New podcast. Follow us at 50 Shades of NBA Hypotheticals.
I think if we do another podcast, we can't call it 50 Shades.
Why?
Because when people look us up, they just see 50 Shades of Grey podcast because they think they misspelled something, and then they find us.
That's fair.
That being said, it's funny, and so we should keep it.
It is, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Podcast is not changing names. I don't care what no one tells me.
No, it's comical.
It's
you look it
just
up, excellent. You get happy.
Yeah, you're like, huh.
Yeah, 50 Shades of NBA. With comedians. But I don't know, man. Jazz kind of settle in where they are.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't lead into our next part, but we're going to do it. Actually, it does. Into the settling into where they are. Dwight Howard has settled into Taiwan.
Yes, he has.
He's been going crazy as the point guard, Dwight.
I've been after his 40, I don't even know what the
40
stat
and
line
23
was.
Game or whatever.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like my career NBA 2K type stuff is what
some
Dwight
Wemby
Howard
stats
is doing. Yeah, some Wemby stats. Please, Jazz, come on.
Sixers somehow.
Sixers somehow. But yeah, he's been going ridiculous. He was taking threes, dude. I think he made 2 or 3 from the game that I have in mind. But man, who would have thought?
He made 1 in Philly.
Yeah, he made 1 in Philly.
Corner 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Walking bucket. He had that range all along.
He was nice in Philly. I'm not gonna lie. He was a good energy guy. He wasn't good at basketball, but he's a good energy guy.
Maybe that's why he's in
Taiwan. One little story about Dwight Howard. Paul Reed is the backup center for the Sixers, like backup power forward type guy.
Right on.
Super cool. Love his energy. Super young kid.
Yeah.
He fell in love with basketball at Dwight Howard's camp.
Wow.
And so there's a picture of him and Dwight Howard when Paul Reed was like 6.
A child. Yeah.
And Dwight Howard was in his prime, and then they were on the same team together.
That's cool.
So Dwight was like, I'm mentoring Paul Reed this year.
Yeah.
So that was super cool.
Full circle moment.
Yeah, I liked having Dwight on the team a lot.
That's cool. I like that. That'd be a cool jersey. Howard Sixers.
Or a weird number.
Yeah. Hey, that's kind of on brand with
37.
Your jersey collection.
Oh, that's true.
Your
that's true. No,
aspirations.
I finally all the jerseys I have are super weird, except for I have a James Harden one.
Yeah.
I got a new jersey. I got the Luka Doncic City Edition.
Yep. Should've got LaMelo.
I was gonna get the LaMelo Charlotte City jersey.
Yep.
The CLT jersey, but I decided not to.
Yeah. Boo.
The Luka one's awesome, dude. I couldn't pass up. I've never seen it in stores in Sioux. It's always out. Yeah. So I was like, I gotta get this.
Speaking of Luka, bro, the Mavs need to do more to get that man some help.
They signed
His
Kemba.
back, that doesn't do it for me. That doesn't move the needle.
Facundo was like, I'm here. And Luka was like, I want to form an all-star. You're released. And then
it's a cool jersey, but
this all-star is like, I'm here. And he's like, oh, finally an all-star. And it's Kemba Walker.
It's Kemba Walker. Yeah, they need to do more for that man.
I need him to demand a trade.
Luka?
Yeah, I'll trade Tyrese. I'll trade Tyrese Maxey for him right now.
Jesus. I would cry if I saw that.
There are so few things I would trade Tyrese Maxey for, and that is one of them. And I think probably one of 3 things.
What are the others?
Giannis and Victor Wembanyama.
Okay, that's fair.
That's it.
Yeah. I like it.
Nothing else.
A lot of value in them, huh?
Would not trade Tyrese for LeBron.
Yeah. Wow.
Wouldn't trade him for Kevin Durant.
Oh my God.
I don't care if these are straight up. I wouldn't trade him for LeBron and 3 first-round picks.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I'm insane though. I just love Tyrese.
That's fair. I think that has more to do with how much you like him as a player.
No, 110%. It's not. He's not going to be better
Nothing
than LeBron.
against him, but
But
not LeBron.
Yeah, correct. But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it for a prime LeBron.
All right, that's the end of the podcast today. We'll see you later. He's sitting over there making such a regretful little face right now. Oh my God. Yeah, he knows he wants to retract that. You can recant it right now for free.
What if I want to recant it tomorrow?
Okay, you can do that. Yeah.
What about next week's podcast?
Yeah, next week's podcast. Really, let that sink in what you just said. Prime LeBron for Tyrese Maxey. Nah. We'll keep Tyrese. Keep Tyrese.
Yeah, I stand by it. I'm keeping Tyrese.
Oh my God. I'll give you.
He just loves Philly too much. He just loves it. And I love him. Has nothing to do with player level though.
All right. Well,
wait, okay, hold on. That. Now I'm the tell me you don't know ball guy.
Now you're Blake.
Now I don't know ball.
Now you're Blake.
No, the difference is I know ball, and I know that I'm making the worst take in the world right now.
You're not serious.
But he's so cool.
Not serious about it.
He's Tyrese.
I love it. Back to the whole Dwight Howard Taiwan thing.
Oh right. Sorry.
You're good.
Sidetracked here.
You're good.
Some Tyrese
I enjoyed
hypotheticals.
It was enjoyable. Saw something from Legion Hoops.
Okay.
Carmelo, DeMarcus Cousins, and Isaiah Thomas have shown zero interest in joining Mr. Dwight Howard in Taiwan.
I think Isaiah Thomas should go. Ooh, that hurt. It's one of my favorite players of all time right there.
Yeah, I love him too, but if I don't even know. At that point, it'd just be playing basketball because you love playing basketball. I feel like every NBA team has just kind of moved past him at this point.
It's really sad.
It sucks.
It's so sad and it's so bogus.
Yeah,
and I'll forever hate the Celtics for what they did to him.
He was mugged by the Celtics. I don't even know.
Really, just by the Celtics?
I don't know what. I wish teams would just say, come on for the rest of the year. The 10-day contracts, he had a streak of those, which I was so mad about. I was like, just sign him for the rest of the year.
He was solid in Charlotte last year.
Mm-hmm.
Not anywhere near Isaiah Thomas levels, but Isaiah Thomas is probably the guy with the shortest peak that has the biggest fan base.
Pun intended, or
pun not intended, but I'm happy.
I had to ask. Yeah, I was like, oh, shortest peak.
But I'm right. It's it's like a 3-year peak, and he has more fans than most people would be like Isaiah Thomas. They're like, oh, I love that guy. It's like Derrick Rose, except he had a slightly longer peak.
Yeah,
and has way more fans.
Yeah,
and an MVP. Thomas was third that year though, 28 points per game.
Yep,
he was crazy.
Exciting ass playoff.
He was so
run,
fun, and all the things he dealt with in that playoff run.
Yeah,
it's so hard, dude.
Ridiculous.
I have so much respect for Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, a lot of toughness.
Isaiah Thomas is literally one of my favorite human beings in the NBA, and also one of my favorite players of all time.
Damn, I like that.
Yeah, he's in terms of favorite only, he's top 10 in my head.
Damn, I like it.
Yeah, and the other 9 are Joel Embiid.
Okay,
that's it.
There you go. Thank you, Trey. Yeah, I'd also probably agree. Out of those 3, Isaiah would be the one in my eyes to play in Taiwan. But I also don't think he will.
I don't think he will.
He has his mind, his heart, his soul set on making it back to the NBA, which I respect. I hope
he does.
Yeah, I hope he does as well. But
I definitely wrote an article earlier this year why the Sixers should sign Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
And I just I couldn't believe it when I was writing it because I was like, I need playmaking help, and Isaiah Thomas is one of the better point guards on free agency.
Yeah. And
I was sitting there, I was just like, man, having a roster spot that I would have to clear for Isaiah Thomas just is so not worth it. Or just I would love him on a 10-day, and I would just love to see him, and then I would love for him to get signed, and I would buy his jersey so fast, and he'd be my 3rd favorite Sixer, 4th favorite Sixer on the team right now.
I like it.
It'd be so cool, but I miss old IT.
Miss the
getting
old
all-
IT.
I'm getting all sad over
sentimental.
here,
Yeah,
dude.
start tearing up.
A little bit.
Pass you the tissue box.
Isaiah Thomas
but
is that guy.
yeah, he was that guy.
He still is in my heart.
Okay, I respect that.
Not though.
I don't know. As for the rest of the guys, Melo should be somewhere. I would like to see
Melo to Philly.
Okay, yeah, Melo to Philly.
I've been going crazy on the
No, I
Melo
know.
to Philly hype train. I'm gonna
Trey
tweet it
is
right now.
Trey is huge on the Melo to Philly.
Oh my gosh, I would buy
Everyone
that
else
jersey so
he's
fast.
associated with, and
They're not
with
fans.
Philly, they're like, oh, very anti Melo to Philly. But that's okay. But I would also like to see DeMarcus Cousins to the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know why. I like that.
Yuck.
I like that.
Yuck.
Yep. Brooklyn Nets, DeMarcus Cousins.
That's disgusting.
I just also really like Boogie. I like KD. Little
That's so
the
gross.
Splash
I'm just
family.
thinking
what could
about
have
it.
been in Golden State.
Will you just send Boogie to the Lakers already?
That'd be fun too.
He just needs to go back to the Lakers.
Fuck yeah. Oh, my bad. Expletive.
I will mark this one with sensitive content.
Ah, darn it. My bad, y'all. If you have children.
Oh gosh, dang it.
Gee, darn it. Oh, knee slapper.
Ah,
Young whippersnappers these days with their
baggy pants.
yeah, their baggy pants and their
Podcast setups. Their Badlands golf club jacket.
Shout out, Dad.
Shout out.
Yeah, I took
Nathaniel
this
and Trey.
from his closet
Bam.
when I went back home this
Bam.
Thanksgiving. So,
Solid.
what can I say?
Solid. Solid. No, Melo definitely needs to be on a real team. I think he will within like the next month.
Okay.
Next injury that happens.
Melo's that man up.
Melo was awesome in Los Angeles last year.
He was.
Like
He
he
was really
really
good.
was, and I don't know, Andy. I know you're listening. I think actually, I don't actually know if you're listening. If you're listening, message me on Slack. But I know you hate the idea of Melo to Philly. He probably hates it the most, the second most.
Yeah.
Of anyone I work with.
Yeah.
But I need some Melo to Philly, man.
Okay.
I just need it.
What other team do you think right now would?
Philly. I think
Okay.
Philly would be good. I think
So
Boston
Philly,
would be
Philly,
solid.
and Philly. Boston. Oh my
I think
god.
Boston would be solid. I think the Lakers should look at him again. The Knicks would be cool.
Knicks would be cool. Sentimental.
Nuggets would be cool.
Nuggets would be awesome. They gotta like fix that relationship first.
Atlanta.
Ooh.
A little
Like
spicy.
that.
It's
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
Trying to think of other teams that I'd want to see Melo on. Portland again.
Okay.
I want to go to a
I
team
liked
that
him
he's
on
already been on.
Portland. Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that.
Knicks are probably the one
Number
I
one
want
for
the
that?
most, I think.
Yeah.
It's either Knicks or Philly. I want him on.
Okay.
He's just so cool, man. He's just mellow.
He's just mellow.
Out there
Stay
being
mellow.
mellow.
Stay mellow, baby.
Yep.
I like
But
it, Trey.
speaking of Philly,
Speaking of Philly.
won 5 of their last 7. 6 of those they didn't have Joel, James, or Tyrese. I think one of those they didn't have Tobias either. So it's been Shake Milton leading the
Shake
charge.
Milton, baby.
22 points per game, like 5.9 rebounds, 6
Talk to me.
point something assists.
Okay.
He's going crazy.
Going on the tear.
Shooting over 54% from the field, like 34% from 3. But he's been going crazy.
That's okay.
85% from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Winning 5 of the last 7. Come on, dude.
That's impressive.
Playing over 30 minutes in every game, including a 40-minute game the other night.
All right.
He's been killing
On the
it.
up and up, huh?
Shake Milton was someone that I had written off and a lot of Sixers fans had written off.
Here he is proving everybody wrong.
58th pick out of SMU.
Wow. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Snaps for that.
I knew that one off the top of my head. I put that in the article and I wrote
Yeah.
it down, and then I went, I should probably fact check that before I just like get this ready to
You
publish.
just never got around to.
No, I fact checked it. I was right.
Okay. Cool.
I just know that. 58th pick SMU.
That's a weird flex, but all right.
5th year.
I'm cool with it.
He's on a cheap deal too. Cheap.
What's that contract?
like $1 or $2 million max. I know.
That's a steal.
I know.
Right now
it was
for
a
that
2-year deal.
production?
It was a 2-year deal.
Wow.
He signed it after his 6th man of the year candidacy.
Way to go, Daryl Morey.
I don't know, dude. It wasn't
Yeah.
even Darrow. It was Elton Brand.
Okay, way to go, Ellen Brand.
Elton Brand, if you're listening, dude, I don't know what you do for your job anymore. No disrespect.
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is between basketball, president of basketball operations and general manager. But you guys are killing it.
Yeah.
You
Great
guys need to
roster.
fire your coach, though.
Anti-Doc.
Everyone's anti-Doc.
Anti-Doc.
I was very pro-Doc when we first hired him. And I was
Understandable.
wrong. I was
but
very wrong.
Who would you want instead?
Sam Cassell.
Sam Cassell.
He's our assistant coach. Or Dave Yeager. I love Dave Yeager. Give me some Dave Yeager.
All right.
Mike D'Antoni's always going to be an option just because of Daryl.
Mm-hmm. As long as Daryl and Harden are alive and breathing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's my short list.
Okay.
I like our assistant coaching staff a lot. Yeah. I love it. Yeager is probably my favorite. Cassell would probably get it.
Okay.
But Yeager is probably my favorite. I love what he did for, I believe it was Orlando or it was Sacramento.
Okay.
One of those two garbage teams he brought really close to actually.
So they definitely overachieved.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They overachieved under him. And then he got fired, I think.
That's tough.
I want to say Sacramento. Okay. I want to lock in. I think it was Sacramento. I think it was that year that they almost made the playoffs. They almost broke their streak. Mm-hmm. And then they lost like the last couple. Yeah. Finished with the 14th pick. Okay. And then they fired him.
Also, shout out Sacramento. The beam has been lit.
Yeah, no, they're going crazy.
They really are, dude.
De'Aaron's playing great.
That's a team that's overachieving. I thought they're going to be,
bad again?
Yeah, bad again.
I always assume they're going to be bad again.
12.
I assume they're still going to be bad.
Probably will.
I bet they finished right now 13th seed.
Okay. They're 10-9, 7th in the West. 12th seed.
12th seed.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They've been lighting that beam, though.
No, they really have.
I just like the memes associated with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Shout out to the Sacramento Kings Twitter account. They follow me.
What?
Did I not tell you that?
I don't think you did.
Yeah, they follow me on Twitter.
All right, that's awesome.
They're doing like a follow back drive. If you just
was that like a year ago or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember seeing that, and I was like, oh, no way, that's real.
No, they follow back everyone.
Wow.
Yep.
They didn't even unfollow, huh?
No, they just keep the follow.
Wow,
they were my first verified following.
That's real. Rob Perez was mine.
Yeah, he still
actually no. There's some news anchor from the East Coast. I don't even know how. I don't even know what state, bro.
It's so weird.
Yeah, and I see his stuff every now and then, but he like streams or something. So
interesting.
Shout out you.
Shout out to
also
him.
Rob Perez, bro.
Rob Perez doesn't follow me back.
That's tough. I love him, bro.
He has a great Twitter account. He doesn't follow back.
Yeah.
I am
one. He has a great Twitter account. You are one.
I know. I do follow. I do like Rob Perez. Rob Perez, good follow.
Yeah, good content right there. Shout out you.
Is that everything we had?
Yeah, that's everything we had.
Wow, we really ran through that in 42 minutes. Never mind. That makes sense.
No, we ran through that. Marathon, baby.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan.
But yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Appreciate you guys sitting here. We definitely have just been we were just excited to talk basketball, I think.
Yeah, we were just talking. We had a whole week pent up.
The whole week off, and I was just like, I didn't have any like 2K or anything, so I was just like, I started making my spreadsheets again about just like how I would build a NBA roster. Yeah. It was some dark times, man.
Dark times.
Yeah. If I get really like basketball starved, I just start making spreadsheets of teams.
I love that.
Yeah. So
doing your like 19 team trades.
Yep.
Type of deal.
Yep.
Wow. That's awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. If it keeps you entertained, Trey, that's all that matters. Oh, that's tough.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? All right, guys. Thank you. Till next week.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for listening. Hashtag Big Pod.
Hashtag Big Pod.
Tweet us with the hashtag Big Pod. No one's once ever tweeted at us or followed us after one of these dropped.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Always
this
a chance.
The week.
This is the week.
12 is the one to do it.
Episode 12.
Signing off.
Deuces.